rising fucking money. I can hear the birds sing, rising fucking money. Fucking up this whole thing, rising fucking money. Anything that I
take that out before I get. My strategy for options trading. We can put that over here. Okay, where did it go? Ah, there we go. Alright, now what we can do is come here. I close that. Alright, chat. We in here. Let's go. We're gonna wait until we get some people in here, and then we're gonna start going over the market. What I want to do is like add this. Well, probably put like, oh no. Alright guys, make sure you guys like up this live. We just started and we're gonna be going over the market. We're gonna go over this entire month. Here, what I'm gonna do is add Discord right here. We're gonna go into profits. What we're gonna do? Hold on, can YouTube see this or no? Hold on, let me fix this real quick. How do you make it just like your screen? Display. Yeah, I think it's more of display actually. And it's gonna be no, automatic. And this one? Yeah, I'd rather have it display. So we can get rid of the Windows capture actually. Yeah. Then boom. Alright, should be good now. Alright, guys, we're gonna be going over how my students are making money. I'm about to give you guys the strategy completely for free. So let me know, guys. Like up this live, and we're gonna go over this strategy. It's gonna be a really good strategy. How many times did we lose this month? I think we only lost twice this month, but we had got some pretty good trades. Like even Monday, we had this good trade, right? And it went up quite a bit. Hold on, let's actually see. I want to go to it. So we bought it at 179, right? And we was able to sell it all the way at 646. That's a 200% right there. So we're gonna be going over that this stream. Wait, why did I always go away? What I'm gonna do? Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna add YouTube and put it in this window so I can see the other chat. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube and TikTok right now, so you guys can say anything. I should be able to see everything. But yeah, make sure you guys like up the stream. We're gonna go over it. What we're gonna do is go over the entire month, this entire month of November, and like look at it like this. Like if you was following the strategy, you would have been able to make some pretty good money, like some really good money. We have here goes somebody making $30,000 within the entire month of trading, and they just said from all of this month trades posted. And then that same day somebody making 370, 69. And one thing that I would say I like about options is like you can literally start off with a small amount of money and make money the next day. It's not difficult or anything. Here go 425. Here go a nice $600 day. That's nice. Oh, this is $1,000 day now. I'm looking at it. Normally, whenever we're in these positions, we like to size down from like different areas. So it's not just we're selling out one spot and our TP is gone. The only reason why we're able to get those high percentages is because we're able to sell at higher spots. So like say if you buy 10 contracts, you sell 5 contracts, and then you holding another 5, then you hit another TP, then you sell like 3 of them. Now you're holding 2 contracts. You just sell them throughout the entire day. That's what I did on Monday to get the 600%. And a lot of my students got it too. We making money with Tesla too. 163, 58, $1,700 too, off of a swing trade. This is Dollar Tree. Hey, people shop at Dollar Tree, and we over here making $1,700 in a day from Dollar Tree. We got $1,000 day. This was 100% of their account. They invested 100% of their account and made $1,000. Look at this, guys. But it's all from a high profitable strategy. It's like one thing that I do like about a high profitable strategy, definitely if you can manage risk, like whenever we're losing, we're not losing like 50, 60%. But whenever we're winning, we're getting 100, 145%. But look at this. He bought two contracts, turned six around like 650, well, $700 into $1,000. And whenever we in these trades, we're not in these trades forever. We're in these trades for not too long of a time. Here goes somebody transferring out money. They paid themselves $3,000. The 20th of November lost the opportunity to make 20K with just the 200, but I was shopping at the mall. Hey, it happens. Here go QQQ 1300 and what is this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is $2,000 in a day right here. And $2,000 in a day. Look at this percentage, guys. 600%. This is why we're able to make so much damn money. Is because when every time we lose, we're not lose like you can only lose 100%, and 9 times out of 10, we're not investing losing 100% or 50%. Like I would say the max that we're normally losing is between like 20 to 30% per trade. But the average win is like 30 to 50%. So as long as you can beat that percentage, here go a $2,700 day. This is not in a week, this is day. We're day trading. We're trading same day expiration. So making a lot of money. SPY 500 dropped 23 in just a couple hours. Yeah, I know, and so much money was being printed. Like if you was making money with puts, man, you would have been making mad money. Like here go a good example. Somebody trading puts on a 20th that they were just talking about. And here go 225, 58, 12, and 55. Here goes some QQQ puts. This is 400%, guys, and 185. Not not 100, not $400, 400%. So say if you invested $1,000, right? That would have been 400%. Hold on, 442. That would have been 4,400, 420. What's your shot? All right, guys, we got a couple people in here. We got 12 people in here. Once we get to 1,000 likes, I'm gonna start explaining my shot. And we're gonna go and explain it, and we're gonna explain this month. I'm showing you guys just like how my students are making money right here. Here go $43 off of a small gain right here. But look at this. This is 7% of their account. So this small gains always gonna add up. Um, but here goes like some pretty big wins. Here goes somebody making $14,000 in a day. It's like so much money you can make within a day with trading is not even funny. Like you can make so much money. Like I don't know if anybody in here even made $5,000 or $6,000 in a day, but here goes somebody making $14,000 in a day. I would say like within my community, there's at least somebody making $10,000 a day. Um, there's at least somebody making $10,000 in one day, in a month. Sometimes it's two, sometimes it's three, maybe 40. That's nice. Um, with yeah, but yeah, I mean, $10,000 in a day. One thing that I do like about making $10,000 in a day, it's like hard to spend. I don't know, like you can spend 1,000, you can get to 2,000, but once you get to $3,000, like it's pretty difficult to spend $3,000 in a day, unless you live in a city. But if you live like in a town or like a small area, like bro, $10,000 in a day, you're good for an entire month, you know? Some people, some of my members, they just take one trade within a month. They invest more money, obviously, and they take one trade within a month, and then they're done. Guys, make sure you like up this live because I'm gonna be giving you guys a strategy for free. I'm pretty sure nobody on live is gonna give you guys a strategy for free too. Definitely a strategy that definitely a winning strategy. Look at this, guys. 20%, 9%, 103%, 20%, 56%, 23%, and 9% loss. You guys see, whenever we lose, we're not losing a lot. We're losing just we're gonna win so many times before we take one loss. Here go a small 112 day. Like as you see, this was um all last this week. This is all last week and this week. So I'm not showing you gains from months ago. I'm showing you gains that happened now. This is a nice $500 day. You know, here go 475, 355. Like when I say we can just go up forever, like I kid you not. And I would even say this month was the best month. I feel like October, since it was the start of Q4, was way more better. We had way more better price action. Like if you was gonna make money this month, a lot of the times you would have made money. You could have made money with calls, but you could have made money with puts too. But I would say like this month wasn't too good. Like there is like some really good months. Like I saw some people. Can you show us your losses? Yeah, I show all my losses. Like I actually doing this $1,000 to $10,000 challenge, right? And I had took a losing trade, and Monday I made everything right back. But this is profits, so obviously there's gonna be a lot of profits. But like I'm not gonna sit here and say we do lose. Well, we don't lose. Like we do lose, but what I'm saying is whenever we do lose, we're always not losing more money than we're making more money than we lost. So that's why I'm not really tripping about like posting losses. Guys, I've been posting my thread every single day. If you guys go on my thread, oh, we had 1,000 likes, so we're gonna go over it. But I'm gonna say this real quick. Um, in my thread, I post it every single day. The only reason why I don't trip about posting my losses is because when I win, I can go back and say, yeah, I already made the money back. But let's go on to it. So, guys, I got a question. Type one if you've been trading more than 6 months. Type two if you've been trading less than 6 months. I want to see like the people that's in here, so I can see how I need to explain it. And okay, one, 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 two. Okay, we got some twos. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna just explain it like on a basic level, so everybody could in here couldn't understand. And I'm not a trader. Okay. All right. All right. So what we could do is we can go over what is this? That's a Friday. Here, let's go to this day, because we're gonna give you guys the rundown. So basically, my strategy don't appear every single day. That's why it's so damn profitable. So every time it does appear, we're able to take some good winning trades. And if it doesn't appear, that doesn't mean rush into a position. I'm just gonna be showing this strategy because honestly, you don't want to be trading like five different strategies. Definitely if you're unprofitable. If you're unprofitable, they just stick to one strategy and build off of it. And if you want to just trade 10 different strategies, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be profitable. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over the 14th, well, the 4th, and we're going to go over the 5th. Yeah, we're going to go over the 4th and the 5th. These were some pretty good days for us, so I remember it was pretty live. And also, I do all of this live, like I live trade in the community, but I'm about to explain to you guys the psychology behind the market. So, first we have these indicators, right? This is VWAP, volume weighted average price. You're gonna want to turn this on. So I'm gonna just quickly explain these levels. This is the upper band, this is the VWAP, and this is the lower band. So now we got that. I don't gotta just keep on like saying the top line, the middle line, and the bottom line. So basically, this strategy is really effective in the first 30 minutes of the market. Now, when I say the first 30 minutes of the market, it's 6:30. I live in California, so it's 6:30 all the way to 7 o'clock. So, we're only going to be trading in this window in this specific strategy. So what we're going to be looking for is the first thing that we do when the market opens and when we wake up is we're going to be looking for this price action above the VWAP. And that's just this blue line right here. And if we can get price action, mainly green candles, the more the better. But one thing you can look at is that, hey, this is a pretty strong green candle because they sellers did try to bring down the price, but as you see, it was a wick and it got bought right back up. And as soon as it got bought right back up, it closed above the VWAP level, well VWAP, and we got the price action that we really needed. This is the first step. Now, what we're gonna do for our second step is we're gonna wait and be patient until we get a close below the VWAP level. Now, that is the lower band right here. So once we get a close outside of the lower band, what we're gonna do is place calls. This strategy is mainly for calls. You could trade this on puts, but it's more rules that you got to do with puts because when a bullish market. So once we get our position with our calls, we're gonna have two different TPs. Now this is a pretty good day because we have two TPs, and I'm gonna show you the next day. Days like this is gonna happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Majority, I would say like every time you get in a trade, you can get in a position and then somehow it goes up 40, 50% more than what you're going to sell at just because the day is more bullish and you're in the right side of the market. So whenever we buy these trades, well, whenever we buy these positions, the goal is to buy outside of the VWAP level. And that's this lower band right here. Once we're able to buy it, I'm on a 1 minute right now. With this specific position, what I like about it is you're not gonna have to worry about being out of profit for a long time. It helps you with your mental. It helps you hold those contracts for longer. So what I typically do, like normally by 7 o'clock, or I'm in California, so 7 o'clock. It just depends on where you're gonna be at in the position. Majority of the time, 7 o'clock, you should be in profit. So there's no way you should be holding this position for more than 20, 30 minutes. And if it's like down for like 4 to 5, 6 minutes outside of the VWAP level, that means there's a good chance that you're going to lose. Like you don't have to worry about being down in the position. That's why I created this strategy. I wanted a strategy where you don't have to mentally go through hell to make money off of it. So once we buy our contract, we're gonna have two different TPs. What stock are you on? I'm on SPY, guys. This only works on SPY and QQQ. That's what I normally trade, just SPY and QQQ. I don't really trade anything else, to be honest. But as you see, we get this one jump. Yeah, you're gonna be up a lot, but that doesn't mean to sell. QQQ, yeah, QQQ. Um, so do you trade retest too? Yeah, you could if it comes out of the VWAP level, you could buy more. But as you see, it does, but quickly get bought up. So once you get this one big jump, don't just panic sell. We have specific levels. Like if you're buying in a position and you're just panic selling, you do not have a strategy, or it's not gonna help you become profitable. If you don't have a strategy where you stick to the rules and the rules is working for you, there's something flawed with your strategy, and most likely you're not going to end up profitable. Our two TPs is crossing the VWAP, not once it wicks on the VWAP, but when it crosses the VWAP and when it crosses the upper band. Now, as you see right here, it crosses our first TP, and then in the same minute, it hits our upper band. So now we're able to make way more money off of just our first TP because just from right here 675 all the way to 676, that's a whole dollar gain in 8 minutes. Then premiums is gonna be very good. The inter only retest is very important. I'm pretty comfortable with trading right now, but as you see, this is a dollar gain. Now, with a dollar gain, since we're trading options, a dollar gain can go a far way. This can be 50, 60%. Definitely with the time frame it went by, because we're getting bullish candles. We're not getting no bearish strong candles, and we're only getting pretty good bullish candles. So we sell out our second TP, right? And now we're up like 50, 40%. Now, this is the secret to like how I make 200, 400, 500% per trades. Whenever you hit your second TP, you don't sell all of your contracts. What you do is hold. And you hold runners. So say you have 12 contracts, you can sell 6 contracts. And then or you can sell a little bit more than 6 contracts. Like you can sell like 8 or 9, right? And with those 8 or 9 contracts, what you can do now is hold even farther. Majority of the times, my next TP is gonna be crossing the highest part of the day, which would be right here. Now, as you see, this went to 675 all the way to 677. 6. That's a $2 gain. We're making way more money now. Our percentage is going higher, and we're able to make way more money just because we're able to hold these positions. We're not panic selling. We're straight up just we're straight up holding our runners, and we're already in a position where we already sold half of our contract. So say if it starts to go down to break even, we're ending the day off in the green. It's going to be damn near impossible for us not to end the day off in the green. And as you see, it goes up even higher. What I typically do, I sell throughout the entire day. So as you see, this is the highest it comes to. What you can do is sell every dollar and 50%. You can sell every $2, but it really just depends on where you wanna sell at. But this is 675 all the way to 679. That's a $4 gain right there. You're most likely getting like over 100%. So if you invested $1,000, you would have made that $1,000 right back within a day. I need signals, bro. Yeah, I post my signals for free on my thread. So if you want to go to my thread. My buddy blew 26 in options. Any advice for him? If he blew $26,000 and he like blew that in a week, most likely is bad and bad risk management. I invested in this and lost 7,000. Lost 7,000 in a trade. You invested in SPY and lost $7,000 in a trade. Yeah, with options, I can say you could lose a lot of money, but if you're losing $7,000 per trade and that's a lot, that means you just have bad risk management. Oh, and that's a good thing to go on. Um, if you guys have bad risk management investing a majority of your capital per trade, you're going to end up losing your position. You're going to end up blowing your account. Like the market doesn't really care how much money you invest. Honestly, what the market cares about is if you're beating the percentage that it's taking from you. Like no strategy is gonna be 100%. And does he not know any stop loss? Yeah. How to have good risk management? Meaning, don't invest 100% of your account, brother. No risk, no reward. Yeah, that mindset is gonna like end off you unprofitable. But the thing is, a lot of the times, people won't like they want to try to make $1,000 with only $1,000. So it's like if you're trying to make $1,000 and you only have $1,000, there's a good chance that you're gonna be overly investing. I have a lot of strategies. It just depends. My favorite, I wouldn't say I have a specific favorite one. I would say like if I did have a favorite one, it just depends on which type of market we're trading in. If we're trading in a bearish market, if we're trading in a bullish market, it really just depends. So like that's what I would say. No more than 10 to 20. Yeah. You won't get females playing it safe. What? Oh my gosh. But what we could do is go over this day. Um, Here go the same setup, guys. We turn on our VWAP, right? And we get that price action. The more price action, the better. Now, a lot of people see this wick. If you see this wick, that doesn't mean to enter. What we're doing is we're entering on a close outside of the VWAP. If it doesn't close, don't enter. Don't just sit there and try to rush a trade. Every time you rush a trade, you're gonna end up losing, or you're gonna end up you're just going to fuck yourself up in the long run because at the end of the day, you rush into a trade, you're already trading emotionally. There's a good chance that you're gonna exit early, or greed is gonna take over and you're gonna exit too late. And just try your best not to trade with emotions. Like anything you do with strategy, you're always gonna win, and that's towards life in general. Like if you make emotional decisions, 9 times out of 10, you're going to that's not going to be the best decision. But if you're taking strategic, like an AI, like try to think like an AI, it got to be thought out and calculated decisions, and that's what this strategy is. But this wouldn't be the enter. This wouldn't be the entry. The entry would be um, once it closes. And as you see, I just showed you again. We're gonna have two TPs now. Now, last trade, the previous trade before this, we was able to sell at our second TP. Like I said, days like this is lucky. But if you go to this day right here, we hit our first TP. Now our first TP is gonna be crossing this VWAP level. So we were able to sell buy right here. Let's like put it at the end of this candle, 674, and we was able to sell at 675. And then our second TP is gonna be crossing the upper band. So it's either you're selling up here, or you're selling up here. Now, what day? This was the 5th. I remember this day. So days like this is what we're gonna be looking for within the entire month. If we're back testing, that's what you do with emotional trading. What time frame? This is the 1 minute, by the way. So with as you see, we hit our first TP, we hit our second TP. Now all we're holding is runners. All we're holding is runners. Can I do this with 1.2K? Yeah, you can do this with any amount, honestly. Um, you now we're holding runners. Now, like I said, our next TP is gonna be the highest part of the day, which is gonna be right here. And as you see, it's 675. So we're gonna put it right here, 675, and now we're able to sell at a whole dollar up. Are these? Yeah, these are same day expiration contracts. That's why we're able to make a lot of money off of it. Um. But here we go. Now we don't gotta sell all of our runners. We can still hold contracts. Now, as you see, it's 707 and 747. A lot of the times, once we get to that 750 area, a lot of times when we get to that 750 area, I notice if we're trading above the VWAP level, and every time we come to this VWAP level, upper band, and we start to reverse from it, there's a good chance that we're going to trend. And we did trend. The last trade that we did on Monday was able to get a really good trend, and we got 200% off of a small account challenge. Like I'm turning $1,000 into $10,000. With this specific strategy, we're gonna be using more strategies the more money we make because I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna say it again. Whenever you're trading a strategy, right? Well, whenever you're building your account, you don't want to trade like 50 different strategies. You want to just stick to one and build off of one. And then the more money you make, the more strategies you could take. Or you can just invest more money into the strategy that originally built your account. So as you see, we're able to hold these contracts even more. So whenever I'm in a position and I'm in a call position and it's trending, what I typically do is I just hold the positions all the way till the end of the day, which is 11 for me. That's when I get rid of all of my positions, and wherever I'm holding, I don't hold past 11. 11 is the most farthest I'll work. And 9 times out of 10, I don't just sit here and stare at the market. I just like let it play out. What I would do is I would put a notification at the VWAP, and what I do is just hold on. Let me show you guys what I do. I'll just add I will add an alert, and you can just do that by coming over here and do add alert, and once it's crossing or once it hits the VWAP, I can sell my runners, and which would still be in profit. It wouldn't be as high as if it was trending, but let's go all the way up to 11, which is right here. We was able to hold these runners to 674, right? All the way to 680. That's a $6 gain. That's over 200% right there. So, if you're able to get 200% easily like that, bro, it's I just showed you guys 2 wins in a row. And within this month, we did lose. So we got 72 people in here. We got 1.4K likes. Let's get to fuck. We could get to 4,000 likes. Everybody like up the stream, and we're gonna continue to give out this mastermind, this class that I'm doing. I'm gonna be live for quite a while today. So make sure you guys follow up because nobody is gonna be giving you free information like this on a live stream. And by the way, this is the strategy that I'm trading in my Discord too. So I go live in my Discord and we trade this exact strategy. And this is how my students are able to make $14,000 in a day. Look at this. Like the profit never ends. Like if we start from let's just start from the start of the month since we've been trading this entire month. Um, November 4th, 3rd. So this was the 30th. So look at this. Here go $80 right here. Here goes somebody making $1,100. And this is the start of the month and they're already making $1,100. And they look at their account balance. They don't have like a huge account balance, but they're still making $1,000 days. I'm pretty sure this person is most definitely from this person most definitely probably started off with like 4, 3, or $1,000 and built it all the way up. Here go $148. Here go 98, 39. So as you see, if you're getting 30% off of 98, you're not investing like a shit ton of money, but you're still investing some money. Here we go, 234 right here, $200 Here go 141 in a 97. That's like another $200. 228. Here goes somebody making $790 in a day, and 254. Here goes somebody with another small account. They have $5,000 and they're making $978 within a day. And they're making this money from being consistent. Every time you see the setup, you don't want to just sit there and not take the trade. If you see the setup and you don't take the trade, yeah, it's like, what's the point? You get what I'm saying? The point is, if you get in this, you want to get in every single trade position you see. If you see a position, you want to trade it. You don't want to sit there and just watch everybody else make money. Um, Here goes Palantir, and here goes 70%. Here go 225, 8%. Here go like some pretty good gains right here. You can see like these small gains, they always add up. Can you set this up on mobile? Yeah, you can set this up on computer or mobile. You don't gotta just sit there and only set it up on what is it called? You don't need a computer to trade. Like I trade on my phone. I trade literally on my phone right here. So the only reason why we're able to do that is because we're good. Where's free signals? If you want to get free signals, you can go to my thread. I post my signals on my thread. The D Whoop though, um, D Whoop. I'm pretty sure you're talking about VWAP right now. If you talk about VWAP, VWAP is volume weighted average price. You have to go on TradingView, but you just have to switch tabs. I don't really use. God damn! It sounded like somebody just like ran into the building in the car. Bree, did you hear that? Holy! All I heard was like a big bum, like boom. But 621 calls is expensive. I mean, it just depends on where the price is at. If the like now they would be expensive, but yeah, it depends on where the price is at. What I normally do is buy contracts above like $1 above or $2 above because my goal is to sell out of the money contracts. I buy them out of the money and then I sell them in the money. So that's typically the goal within it. Here goes somebody making $936. That's a pretty good day, I'm not gonna lie. Off of 187%. And these are not these whole positions, are just runners. And the thing is, whenever you have your runners, your runners is going to always get more higher the more you trade. So there's gonna be days where your runners is gonna be $1,000. There's gonna be days where your runners is gonna be two. Then it's gonna go to three. It's just gonna drastically build up. I would say like the only way that how can I explain this? Like the only way that people can make more money with trading, easy is literally investing more, which I like. So say if you want to make more money, all you gotta do is invest more. I just say the only thing is you gotta be mentally prepared for it. If you're not mentally prepared to make more money, it is gonna show within your strategy. But if you're set, you are good, following the rules, you can invest more money. It doesn't really matter too much. Is Webull a good option platform? Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't use it personally. I started using I normally use Robinhood. But yeah, trading on Webull is pretty good. I actually have a trader in my Discord that posts signals and they use Webull. How can I set it up with mobile with the signals? Just turn on post notifications. Like I do have a community, but the thing is the community is a little limited. Like that's why I post my trades for free because I did have a free community at one point, but the only problem is with a free community, you get like the worst type of people. You get the worst type of people. So I post my trades for free, and if you actually want to learn, improve as a trader, and do it by yourself and not depend on anybody, yeah, I'll say my community would be the best to join. How much did you start? So I started off 2 years ago when I turned 18. Um, and I started off with $600 and I built that all the way to a six-figure portfolio. The thing that you see right now on my TikTok live, I don't know if YouTube can see it, but this is my Roth IRA. I've been building my Roth IRA this year. I don't really trade on it too much. I just trade on it sometimes. It's a way to trade tax free. I don't need to pay any taxes unless I withdraw from it. So it's a way to just trade tax free without still making the money and building up the account. It's okay. Hood is better and easy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's better, but I would say it's more easy. I start cover call and gamble with the credit on spy and test the options. That's what's up. Why do you option trade on Roth IRA? Yeah, man, what's up with these bots? Um, I traded my Roth IRA strictly for tax reasons. Literally strictly for tax reasons. Hey, we're gonna just block this account so they can't join back. Yes, bro. How much you pit weekly? So in my Roth IRA, I'm doing $2,500 on the other traders because I have two other traders, right? I have two other traders that post out signals. They're really good too. I made fucking thousands of dollars. I think last week. Yeah, no, was it last week? 2 weeks ago, I made like 4K in a week off of them, and when my strategy does appear and I'm trading it on my Roth IRA, not the small account challenge, I invest 5K. Let me hold 10 bands, bro. I'm literally like, bro, people only on TikTok, people will literally ask for money when I'm literally teaching them how to make money. What is that saying go? Um, you can give somebody a fish and they will eat and keep on asking, but if you teach them how to fish, they will never be hungry for the rest of their life. I'm literally I'm teaching you guys how to fish. But it's like all it is just consistency, guys. Look at this. Look at this, and here go a good example of how people could make money with like both sides. Here goes somebody making money off of puts, and this is, I would say this is a small account, right? And the thing is, they're able to build this small account, and they able to build this small account. These small numbers are going to add up, and there's gonna be a day where you're going to make way more money than what you started off with. Like I started off with $600 and I turned that into a six-figure portfolio. And one thing I'll say is once you start investing into a six-figure portfolio, it gets really, really good because like that 1% is $1,000. Oh, guys, we got people in here on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch on YouTube, it's a bigger screen. Make sure you guys, everybody in YouTube, like up this live, and we can get more people in here. Ask questions. I'm giving out my strategy for free. And once we get to 4K likes on TikTok, we're going to go over my strategy again. We're gonna be live probably till it get dark. You guys can't even see the background. It's pretty nice. I got a bank right there. I got two banks. I got the Bank of Hope, and this is downtown LA. Sometimes I be like looking into their buildings and seeing what type of what is it called? Trades they be taking, and I be copy trading them. So like I got insider information because these are like some billion-dollar companies next to me. What city you in? I'm in LA. I'm in LA. I'm in downtown LA. So like there's a whole bunch of buildings. This is apartments right next to me. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys just see the background. And then like way down here, I don't know if you guys, no, you guys can't see it. You can see the Hollywood sign. It's pretty nice, guys. All you got to do is trade. Trading is like I would say the easiest way, cause I wouldn't say I came from money. I like I wouldn't say my family was broke now. Hear me? I wouldn't say my family was broke, but um, I would say like we was low middle class, mid middle class, like between that area. How long you been in LA? Not long. Can you show what's the cheapest stocks to invest in if you just starting? I mean, I'm the type of person that just like I'm an old soul. I just invest in big companies. I don't invest in small companies. So I just invest in SPY, then SPY biggest holdings. If SPY starts to add something new, I would invest into that. But nine times out of ten is gonna just be SPY. Hold on, let me adjust this actually, so it can be more better. Is that more better to see? ETFs. Yeah, I would just invest in ETFs. You don't like with trading, you don't gotta just invest in like the most expensive stocks. You can buy like half of a stock, you know. You don't gotta buy like one entire share. You can just buy literally anything. 5K to pit in today, what's the move? If it's your last 5K, just invest that in the knowledge. Like the thing is, 5K is not gonna move far into long-term stocks. I would say that for sure. Yeah, it's not gonna really move a lot unless you're planning to hold for like 2, 3 decades, but I'm pretty sure you're not. So like I would just invest like into something that is gonna give you a return. Like a lot of people be trying to turn $1,000 into $1 million in like overnight, bro. You're not doing that in the stocks. Where did you learn more? Where did you learn more? Majority of the information that I'm teaching you guys, I learned from by myself. So I didn't have a mentor or anything. I created every strategy I made. I created. So you're not gonna find on another video. The way that I look at the market, I made my own biases. So I have my own way that I look at the market, and it makes me money. So I feel like it's true. Um, but yeah, everything that is I'm gonna teaching you, I'm talking about, is learned from mistakes or just experience. Mainly just experience. So like everybody does trade differently. That's what I personally feel like. Like one thing that I wouldn't say is like there's a strategy way more better or a market way more better than another market. At the end of the day, that's not true. Like a lot of people be like private credit is the best industry right now to invest in. But if you was to invest in it, there's a good chance that you may lose your money. But they say it's the best one. The um just text me on Instagram. But yeah, I would just personally say like even investing in a skill, I would say like becoming a trader is a skill, but if you're gonna do long-term investing, which is pretty safe, like I like majority of my money is in long-term investing, but I have like over $400,000 in long-term investing. So it's not money that I'm gonna touch. It's not money that I'm gonna sell, but it's money that I built off of income off of trading options. So it's more so you just gotta be consistent with it, you know? Like if you're not being consistent with it, like I'm literally watching the market Monday through Thursday. I don't trade on Fridays, but Monday through Thursday I'm making money. And if I'm not making money, um, I make money the next week. Like there's a lot of money to be made. That's funny. Here goes somebody watching my live right now, and they're up $100. They're up $100. That's crazy. I literally live stream every single day on my Discord where I live trade. I just live trade, post out the signals. I tell you guys if I'm in. I tell you guys like how many contracts I'm buying, how much money I'm putting in per trade, and is I do that every single day. I feel like it's more easier. Definitely like if it's like say if I was just posting signals, right? Um, you're not gonna learn from the signals, but if I'm live teaching you guys what to do and telling you guys when I'm selling, because that's a thing that a lot of people do. They will like not tell you when they're selling. I'll tell you when I'm selling, and so if it does go up, I already sold, you know. But the way I sell, I told you guys, I hold runners. And if I hold those runners, it'd be pretty good. But here goes somebody making $519. It's more easier for that. And here goes somebody making $2,000. And like, bro, with our Discord, we're making so much damn money. Like, if we win, we're winning like overall probably like 10, 15, $20,000. Or like on a good day, I'll say like 30, $40,000. So a lot of people are like investing their money into it. It just depends on how much money you're investing per trade. Cause the lowest that you can invest per trade is $50. So if you wanted to, you can start off with $50. I wouldn't recommend it because like look at it like this. If I'm investing $5,000 and you're investing $50 and you get 20%, that is gonna be that's gonna be $10. You're gonna get $10 off of it. But on my side, if I invest $5,000, that's gonna add up to $1,000. So it really depends on how much money you're investing. If you're investing a little bit of money, you're not don't expect to get those high returns. But if you are gonna get those high returns, like there's gonna be some days you're gonna be able to get 200%. But 200% on a $5,000, that's $10,000 on a day. 200% on $50, that is $100 on a day. So I'm pretty sure you guys is like getting the difference. I want to learn, but I can't find anyone to teach me. I mean, I'm teaching right now. How can I get started? Just download the Robinhood and TradingView. I'm broke. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not hard. What's the most you lost? I lost like the most money that I lost was honestly in the what was it? Those tariffs. I was losing a lot of money when Trump was like tariff, 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 and I was just messing everything up. Any block, honestly, if you want like a deal, I will honestly just recommend just taking my trades for free. Like the thing is, my Discord is a little bit more different because the people in the Discord, yeah, I post my trades for free. So a lot of people, like, a lot of people would be like, oh, Why would I pay for the Discord if you post your trades for free? I'ma just take the free trades. It's not about the trades. It's really about learning. So I will only want to join. If you want to join, I would just recommend just if you just want deals or just be as safe as you could, you could take my free trades. How did you start? I started from being broke. I started from being broke, man. Um, I'll tell you guys my story. So, 18, I couldn't find a job in my city. I'm from like a small town. It's like 2 hours away from LA. And it was pretty difficult trying to find a job. And I don't know. I don't know if they didn't hire me because I was black or like I don't know what it was, but I wasn't getting a job. I got into a government program, right? And the government program was basically place you in a job and they would just pay you shit. And they was paying me shit. When I say shit, it was horrible. And the pay schedule was bad. Like my first job, right? I was getting paid only once a month, and I was getting paid like $600, and my highest check was like $1,200 within an entire month. So like I used, and then what's even worse about it is that, um, yeah, I was working. I didn't even like my job, and I feel like my boss didn't like me. And because he'll like say petty ass comments, and I was like, damn, I have to listen to this. And I was thinking, I was like, this is not gonna be my life. And I was 18 at this time, so I started trading, and I started with $600. And I remember my first trade, I put in money, and I lost it. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. I lost like $200, but then I got like some beginner's luck. I turned that $600 into 2K, and then I lost the 2K. I started over, so I started just learning on what to do. And I didn't learn from YouTube. I learned mainly from just back testing and creating my own strategy. Like a lot of people get their strategies from other people. I got my strategy from myself. So every strategy that I do make, I'll say I have the support resistance with volume, morning, the puts, the gaps. I have like over 5 different strategies that I could use, but the thing is, it depends on what type of market you're using them in. Like you can't just use all 5 at once because there's gonna, like for example, Q1, Q2. That's when I was using my support and resistance with high volume. That's basically you mark down the support, you mark down the resistance, and then you wait. Then you wait, right? And you mark it on the 15 minute. You wait until on the 1 minute, and you wait until it breaks the line, but it needs to have the highest volume within a day, and then you take the trade. I was using that strategy for quite a while, but then it stopped. So I have to like momentum. I have to. You gotta move with the market. Like anybody who say like their strategy works for like the last 5, 6 years is capping because the thing is strategies does get overplayed out, and then you're gonna have to make a new strategy. That is probably like the worst fear to have. Definitely if you're following somebody's signals because if they are not prepared for the market change or any type of market change, you're gonna feel the effects off of it. So if you know how to create a strategy, you be good. And in my Discord, every live, like if you guys wanted to learn how to create your own strategy, it'd be good. But I started trading. I started getting really good at it. And then when I was trading, I remember like I didn't quit my job because like it was the safer thing. Honestly, I could have quit it way more earlier. But after that, I started trading, and I didn't even know that the job, the government program that I had was a time limit. So you was able to only work for 6, 7 months. I think it was 6 months. I think so. And the time limit was fucking dumb. I guess it was just they're gonna give you shit pay for 6, 7 months, right? And they only pay you once. I only got 6 paychecks off of it, and I live in California, so it was pretty hard to just invest the money or like go out and actually go spend the money because I remember my first check, I blew it in like so quickly, and I didn't even know. But it gets pretty cheap. I honestly don't like it. Man, what's up with all these bots? If people like actually DMing these people, it's like pretty bad. But Yeah, then I just started. I lost my job, kept on trading, and I kept on trading, made money, and I got way more better. Found my edge, realized that I need more than one strategy, and I made my one strategy. I just feel like if you can make one strategy, you can make another strategy. It's not that difficult. And if you can make two strategies, your third strategy is going to be more easier than your fourth one, than your fifth one. I'm not currently making any new strategies right now. I feel like I'm pretty good with the five strategies that I do have now. But if I come across something like, man, and the only thing that I really trade is SPY too. I only trade SPY and QQQ. So it's a little bit more easier. Guys, everybody in YouTube, make sure you guys like up this live and subscribe, guys. We're gonna be live for a while. So follow Discord at Equity Society. Yeah, Equity Society is the Discord. Start off finding it, bro. Hi, bro. What app name? I'm interested, please. And I'm from Cameroon, please. That's nice. What's the most you lost? Bro, I lost like over five figures in a day before, but it wasn't really too much because the month and the week that I was having was really good. Follow Discord at Equity Society. Uh, Equity Society is the Discord. Why not? Why nothing in the high rise moving? You guys can't see the. I don't know if you guys can see it. On YouTube Live, I know you guys can see it. YouTube, y'all guys can see the cars. There's a whole bunch of cars down there. But buildings don't move. It'll be concerning if they do move. 99.9% of traders fail. Yeah, because they give up too early. Um, how do we follow your Discord? Um, the way that I follow, if you want to follow my Discord, you can just go in my bio and you can join from there. I started day trading options with this guy. He legit. You just need to take it slow, guys. Yeah, just don't. You don't gotta rush anything. What's your strategy? Once we get to 4K likes, yeah. Once no, we got fuck it. Once we get to 5K likes, we're going to explain the strategy more. Bots around one more question, bro, before I go. What would you do with $1,000 right now? Me personally, I'm doing $1,000 a $10,000 challenge. So like I'll trade options with $1,000, bro. Why the car is not moving? It's diabolical. I saw a car move, yeah. I saw a building move. No, if the building moved, I mean they're falling. There's no if it's no difference. The $5 option is just entrance, and the $99 is just full access. So $5, like there's valuable people in there. If you want to learn from other traders, like I got a trader that been in there for 20 years. He gave out a lot of valuable insight. So it's just to get a good network. I can't have it for free. If I had it for free, I have more bots. 99 is full access, so you get the live streams, you get the trading signals, and you get two other profitable trader signals too. I'm trying to get back into trading options, but I forgot everything I learned. I mean, just start fresh, like you don't gotta. Um, if you forgot everything you learned, that means there's 9 times out of 10 you was unprofitable, so you can just learn the profitable way. I know you trading options. You ever thought about going to prop firms and just copy trade with them? Honestly, I feel like I make enough money to not like trade prop firms, so like I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. Like if I wanted to pull out more money to trade with, I could. What you doing? I don't know. I'm just sitting here on live. I'm trying to get on Phase, guys. So make sure you guys follow. I'm gonna be the first Phase trader, and I'll be live streaming. If you guys get me on Phase and you guys follow, I kid you not. I look, mark this word. You guys can clip it. I will live stream completely for free on YouTube or on Twitch or on something like that. Mark my word. You can clip it. You guys just gotta get me up there. I promise you, I would. I'm blessing. Oh my gosh, how many bots is gonna join my live? I know I just said I stopped, never started. You just do Robinhood? Yeah, I normally just trade Robinhood. Yeah, I def wasn't unprofitable. Did it for 3 months and gave up. Yeah, that's why 99% of traders fail is because they give up way too early. Like, if I gave up when I was losing money, I blew my account, I lost $2,000, I lost like $10,000, I wouldn't be tripping. Where apartment? How much? I am in Miami. Nah, this is not Miami. This is LA. And stop pocket watching. Not just kidding. I mean, it's not expensive. Hey man, free money on the table. Just copy your SPY options on ES and print easy. Huh. I never got into futures, so I don't really know too much about that market. What kind of option strategy you do? Once we get the 5K likes, we're just 500 likes away. We got there pretty quick. We're gonna go over my strategy again. The GOAT on live. Hell yeah. Giving out good. Yeah, I was tired of losing. Yeah, it's funny because people would not stop trading if they wasn't if they was winning. If they was winning every trade, they would not stop. They only stopped because they were losing. I always thought about it. I was like, man, if you're losing not bad, just like whatever you think about trading, trade the opposite. Not just kidding. I want to give it another shot. Yeah, do it. I made 100K this month. That's good. Yeah, I wouldn't say don't give up or anything because the thing is like if I gave up earlier in the year, I most definitely would not be on live and I most definitely wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to look at buildings that is moving and I wouldn't have the life that I have. So it's like you don't want to do any you don't want to give up. I've been trading for 2 years. 5K. Okay, guys, we're at 5K. So one thing that I want to do, oops, we went over these 2 days. Alright, guys, type one if you was in here. Type one if you was in here when I was explaining my strategy. Type two if you're new. I want to see how many new people are in here. Alright. Oh, we got Tammy in here. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got a lot of twos. So what we could do, Thursday, it doesn't appear, but we're gonna go over Thursday, not skipping that day. Doesn't appear this day, does it appear on this day? Uh, yeah, kinda. Alright, so we're gonna go over a few days. Alright, so here go Thursday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on VWAP. Obviously, we got the volume weighted average price. Once we have our volume weighted average price on, we're good. That's our first step. And you're gonna get this. You got the upper band, you got the VWAP, and you got the lower band. Now, what we're gonna be looking for first is price action above this VWAP level. Now, as you see, there's no price action above the VWAP. There's only price action under the VWAP. So days like this, days like this, can you give me a cough drop? Days like this, you're not gonna sit there and trade. There's no reason to trying to rush into a trade. If you rush into a trade, you don't like you're gonna end up the year unprofitable. There's gonna be days where we don't trade because this strategy doesn't appear every single day. That's why I have a high win rate. There's not gonna be a strategy that appears like every single day and have a high win rate. If it does appear every single day, most likely the win rate is probably below like 60 or below 70 at the highest. So as you see, we don't get the price action, and we do get our second step. That happens is the close outside of the lower band, but we don't get the price action. So we're not gonna sit there and take the trade. So this is gonna be a day where we don't trade. And there's nothing wrong with not trading. If you don't trade, you're good. You don't gotta sit there and try to take every single trade. I always tell my students, um, your job as a trader isn't to trade every single day, it's to find the best trades throughout the entire year. And this wouldn't have been the best trade within the entire year. Now there is ways where we can trade it, but you're gonna have to be using a different strategy. With this specific strategy, you don't want to sit there and rush it. Now, this was Thursday, but look at it. These 2 days we was able to get 200%. This should pay. Like it's always best to make $0 in a day than lose $1,000 in a day, because you're gonna have to make back your money. So, not gonna lie, trading kinda getting corny. Okay. That's funny. Friday. I don't personally trade on Fridays. So we're gonna every Friday we're gonna ignore. My days is Monday through Thursday. Now we're on Monday, right? Monday, the same thing happens. Not the same thing, but we're gonna show you what happens. Um, we do get the price action above the VWAP, but we don't get no morning drop. Like I said, we're only looking for positions in the first 30 minutes of the market. And where is my thing? Where's my line? Did I not like favorite a line? Here, let me favorite a line so I don't gotta keep on doing it. Uh, there you go. We're only trading in the first 30 minutes. Well, basically 29 minutes of the market. And this is 6:59. I'm in California time. So, as you see, we do not get the strategy that shows up. Those are kind of 2 days that we're not trading. If you want to include Friday, it would be 3 days. This would be the third day. You don't have to sit there and try to rush into you don't have to sit there and try to rush into a trade. The thing is, you don't like the I'm trying to like explain this so you guys can get it. If you guys rush into a trade, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be rushing into more trades. That's not a good habit to have. And if you rush into a trade, there's a good chance you're going to sell the trade early, or you're going to or what else? You're going to end up losing because you're going to see red because you're trading with emotions. Rushing into the trade is the first step of getting into an emotional trade. So this is going to be a day where our strategy doesn't appear. And as you see, we would just let the day go off. Revenge trade, bro. Yeah. Your strategy is simple. Yeah. This is crazy. You have the same exact amount as me in my stock account within 60. This is my Roth IRA. It's not my main account. So, uh, yeah, revenge trade. Yeah. Just check again. I'm 44 on 1. I thought I was 44 2 before close. Yeah, this is my I'm 21 and this is my Roth IRA. So like if you can show me your Roth IRA and it's this amount, I'll give you your props for it. But I don't think there is a lot of people who's trading in their Roth IRAs like this. Unless I don't know, you're trying to own a hedge fund in the next couple years. So 2030 is going to be really good. But now here go another day. Like I said, we was gonna get to the 11th. We saw 2 days. We went through 2 days where our strategy doesn't appear. Now this day, what is different? We get the price action above the VWAP, right? And then we get that close outside of the lower band. So we can enter right here or we can enter right here. Let's just say we entered at the middle of this candle, right? And like I said, we're going to have two different TPs. Now, one thing that I do like about this strategy is whenever you're trading this strategy, there's going to be days where it doesn't appear. But when it does appear, you got to make sure you don't miss it because it's going to, like the market, look at it like this. The market is going to pay you for being patient. It's literally going to give you money for being patient. So as you see right here, Vash, that's what he trade. Oh, he said SPY. Yeah, I trade SPY. But as you see, our strategy does appear. We get that close outside of the VWAP. Now the goal is to just buy your contracts under this VWAP, and we're gonna have two TPs. Now our first TP is gonna be crossing this VWAP level right here. But as you see, this candle doesn't really cross it, but the next candle does. And we get lucky because we want to sell at the end of the minute. We don't want to sell at the start of the minute. We want to sell at the end of the minute. this day we was able to get more of a gain only just because like days like this is gonna happen. Like days you're gonna be able to sell all of your contracts at your second TP. And as you see, the psychology behind this is when people hear me out. I don't know if I even said this before. When people, there's a lot of strategies in the world that people are trading, right? So typically, when people are, when the price is crossing the VWAP, there's automatically a whole bunch of algorithms that is jumping in calls and adding money into the market. And this is where we're gonna be able to sell our first TP. And definitely, if we get a close on a 1 minute, it just makes everything more better. But as you see, we was able to sell way more higher. And here we go, 679.77 all the way to 680. So that's a dollar gain in 6 minutes. 6 minutes, you would have been done with your day, literally. And like I said, you don't sell all your contracts, your next TP is going to be the highest part of the day. And as you see, we already hit the highest part of the day. So we can sell more contracts, right? And as you see, it starts to fall down. But there was days where we were able to get 200, 300%. But we're able to sell majority of our contracts at the level that we want. We're able to sell it damn near up here. All of them up here. Because now we just had both of our TPs get hit. And we was able to sell out our second TP, which is higher. And then, on top of that, we get to like have our runners. Yeah, our runners don't make as much money, but we're done with the day. This is like a 40-50% trade. So if you invested $1,000, you would have been able to make 40, 50, $400 to $500 within a day. That's why, like, if I showed you, a majority of my students, they're making like good money. Here goes somebody selling at 26%, and they're making $200 in a day. It's not hard to make the money, honestly. Let me take this cough drop, guys. I got a quick question. I just went over 3 days. There's no way that you guys did like not understand it. Type 1 if you understand it. Type 2 if it went over your head. I want to see. 2, 1, 1.5. Holy. Okay. The person on YouTube understand it. Hey, shout out to you. Make sure you like up this live. I'm pretty sure nobody on YouTube is giving out free strategies as well. So you can like and subscribe. But how many contracts though to profit $500 in a day? I would say it really depends on how much money you're investing, because like I can say it costs like it depends on like the percentage. It's the percentage that matters more in how much money you're investing. So, if you invested $1,000, sometimes the contracts they're never going to be the same every single day. Like last week the contracts was expensive as hell. But most likely next week is the contracts is not going to be as expensive. Will you loan me $500? Oh my gosh. I'm literally teaching you guys how to make $500, but you guys don't want to listen. What are you trading? I'm trading SPY. Like the thing is, whenever you're getting into these trades, it really depends on how much money you are investing, because like if you're investing $5,000, 20% of that would be $1,000. If you're investing $1,000, 20% of that would be 200. Um, it just really depends on how much money you're investing. This is awesome, Brody. I really appreciate the sauce. Yeah, it's free sauce. So make sure you guys do follow up. We're on a goal to try to hit 50K 50K followers on TikTok, and then after that, our next goal is gonna be 100K. Then after 100K, we're going straight to 500K, and then I'm putting in my Phase application. I'm gonna teach all of the Phase members how to trade. What can I do with 150? I mean, I saw people turn $100 into 1,000. Well, you know what? The trade we took last week, I'm about to show you so you guys can see. Where oh, you weren't able to do this. This contract was 179 and it went up all the way up to 646. So you was if you invested um two, you bought two, right? And then you sell at 646. That's like a 600, $1,200. You're ending the you selling all your contracts and it's worth $1,200. I typed in, bro. Just follow. Let's go. Everybody follow. Every follow matters, and I'm giving out free information. I'm trading. I'm trading. Because I could sell this information, but I'd rather just give it out for free and just continue in my Discord and get the followers. um, and subscribers. Make sure you guys do subscribe too. What is the graph page though? That's TradingView. I'm on TradingView. Um, they got lucky. It was a lotto style. Lotto style. Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's luck. Like one thing that I need to do is learn how to stream for like 24 hours, you know? And if I could stream for 24 hours and then talk about stocks for 24 hours, imagine how imagine how good I would be. Like I would learn so much. I'd be like, "Oh, snap. Just looking at the market for 24 hours. It's like being a pro gamer, you know? You gotta stare at it for a long time. I wonder, can you guys see me clearly? Oh yeah, you guys could see me clearly. Alright, good. I'm just making sure. It depends on how far out your contracts are. Yeah, it does. But whenever I buy contracts, it mainly like $1 to $2 out. Spy on Saturday, fooling people. I don't know what he's talking about. Is Phantom Wallet good? I don't really do crypto. What time do you live trade? I live trade when the market is open. So for me, it's 6:30, and Monday through Thursday. I like your hat. Yeah, I just got it. I got it in the mountains actually. It was pretty nice. I'm probably gonna be wearing this for a little while. Yeah, the farther the better. I wouldn't say the farther the better. The farther the cheapest. And cheap contracts are low quality contracts. We bullish or bearish for December, Jan. We just gonna have to see. I'm a day trader, so I don't swing out my contracts. I just trade within a day. I personally find it way more harder to swing out your contracts more than day trade it. So that's just me. Do you trade? Yeah, I trade same day expiration contracts. What broker do you use? I use Robinhood. You have to say, you have to put a decent amount to see profit. I would say, yeah. The more money you invest, the more money you will make. Like 20% of $100 is $20. 20% of $1,000 is $200. 20% of $10,000 is $2,000. 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 in California. So whatever I'm in Pacific time. So whatever time zone you're in, just you should know when the market opens, honestly. Can you start with 200? I would just say the most you could, better. Just like you just gotta be comfortable with making small amounts, you know? Like you can't just rush the process. Like you don't wanna have the mindset like if I start off with $200, like yeah, you could start off with $200, but you're not gonna be making like 500, $1,000 in a day. Do you teach? Yes, I teach. What type of trading platform is this? I use Robinhood and I use Robinhood and TradingView. I use TradingView just to look at the stocks and look at what I'm trading. And I use Robinhood just to execute my orders. The further out expiration more expensive. It just depend. Oh yeah. Yeah, you are right. I thought you meant like out of the money, in the money. Same day, are same day expiration risky? Yeah, I mean it is risky, but like going outside is risky too. You can go outside and get hit by a car. Living in like a high rise is risky. What if a plane run into my building? But hold value longer, you lose less money waiting for it out. Yeah, the Greeks, you're talking about the Greeks. Robinhood doesn't open till 9:30. I mean, yeah. So everybody, it should be in different time zones. Like I'm personally in Pacific time. I'm in California, so it opens up at 6:30. I don't really like it that much, but I guess I like California. Um, eh, uh, can you do challenges making 100? That would just take too long, honestly. 100 to 5,000. I feel like it's way more easier to turn 1,000 to 10,000 than 100 to $1,000. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, just trade 3% of it per trade. You're gonna win or lose some of it. LOL. You gotta know how to recharge really good for same day expiration. Yeah, or just follow somebody that's like good. What's the best amount? I just need to make 100 a day or even. If you're trying to make $100 a day, like realistically, you can make that with like $500, honestly. $500 per trade. That would be easy because I would say whenever I win, we're averaging like 30 to 45%, maybe 20% on a low day. But that's more than $100 and 500. You can invest probably with $300. $300. How much do you need to make for $300 for it to be $100? Uh, Technically just 30%. Hi, I'm from Honduras. Greeting to everyone. My account is small, but I like to make new friends. Yeah, follow, join the community. I mean, this community is only gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's gonna be good. I like him so real and just straight to the point. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys the real. I'm not gonna sell you guys a dream, you know? I mean, it'll probably come back to me if I sell you guys a dream. How often do you set up appear per month? It just really depends. Like I would say have a 60% chance of appearing within a month, but it depends on a month. It just depends. Free signals, it's in my bio on my threads. Just follow me on my thread. What's up, TC Almighty? 300%. You got a Discord? Yeah, I have a Discord. It's in my everything in my bio. If you guys want to join anything, it's in my bio. I also live trade in my Discord as well. So when I live trade, we just be live trading. It'd be pretty cool. But like, holy, this is like all my students' gains right here. Here go 11, 19, $14,000 in a day, guys. That's actually insane. Um, I was told to only risk 1% per day. I mean, I don't. I personally don't. But I mean, it just depends. Like, if you have $100, right, and you risk 1%, you're gonna risk $1 per day? No, you can't. You're gonna have to just have a higher win percentage. The it really like how you want to calculate your risk management is your win rate. If you have a high win rate, you can risk way more. You can risk like damn near 30% of your account. But if you have a low win rate, you're gonna have to risk less. It really just depends. If you have a small account, you can't risk a lot logically. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Discord next week. I mean, just get it whenever you want, honestly. But $14,000 in a day off of the trades. That's so insane. But the thing is, I want to show you something because you guys see the $14,000 in a day. This person been in my Discord since July 1st, you know? So if you like this person obviously been taking every setup, every 200%. So obviously they're gonna be making more money than like the average person because they've been in the Discord for more longer. So it just really depends on when you're joining, when you like how much time you're giving yourself, and if you're being consistent. Because what if you join a Discord, right? And you can join a Discord, right? And you can only trade 1 week, and that can be like a midweek for us. And then the next week you don't trade, but that week we're getting 200-300% gains, and you're not trading because you took a bad week. One thing that you always want to look at is like every single day is a new day. Every day, that like the previous day, however much money you lost the previous day, don't bring that energy into the next day, because if you do, there's a good chance that you're not going to be trading in the right mindset. So that's some good advice that I would say, because at the end of the day, I'd be seeing too many people just go on a losing streak just because they lost one day and it just messed up their entire month. So just be good that with that. Trade with what you're okay with losing. Yeah, I would say that, but honestly, I wouldn't say trade with if you lose 100% of it. Like a lot of times, my stop losses, like I stretch them out just because I be getting high gains. I'd be like, I'm comfortable with losing like 20-30% per loss, but I'm not trying to lose that every single time. But I'm not expecting to lose that every single time. But hold on, let me see something. I want just this to go away. Uh, I it should have went away. Yeah, it did. If you're trading options, I would say start with 500. Don't trade with your rent money. Yeah, I guess that's a good idea too. I mean, you don't want to like gamble with that. I mean, the thing is, like, you don't want to ask me for like what I did, because at the end of the day, I was trading with my last money when I first started. It was either I'm gonna make it or I'm gonna lose everything. So like, it's just different type of mindset. So like, but it worked out, you know. So it's good. I gotta think that way because I was revenge trading, not a good thing. Yeah. Guys, I got a question. We just went over this, right? We went over the profits. We're showing a $14,000 gains, right? Once we get to 10K likes, no, once we get to 8,500 likes, we're gonna go over our strategy. There is a day that we do lose with our trade. So we're gonna go over that. So make sure you guys like up and make sure you guys follow. We got almost 100 followers. So all we need is four more people to follow up the live, and we'd be at 100 followers this live. And anybody from YouTube, I'm giving out my strategy for free. So if you guys are actually interested in learning instead of just like copying off of somebody, you could. But I honestly would just recommend just actually learning. This is your opportunity. And I'm gonna be live quite for a bit. So make sure you guys like up the live and subscribe to the channel. But I said 85 or 95, somewhere around there. CT. No, I don't want to copy. LOL. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, you just gotta. It's just consistency. Like, yeah, yeah, you're gonna lose money. I'm not gonna sit here and say you're not gonna lose money, but the goal is, I could tell you, you make more money than you lose if you be consistent. Shit. Like, I'll be pretty good. I'd be like pretty valid and pretty good if I wasn't being consistent with my strategy and quit every time I lost, I would not be here at all. I was losing money I didn't have, LOL. Yeah. I mean, it just really depends. Is this prop firm or live? This is Robinhood. There's no prop firm over here. Like, this is actual capital. I was switching strategies. Oh yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you came probably my liquidation, my liquidity. But that's what happens. Like, that's what I say. Like, you gotta I'll like, if you're going through that, you gotta just learn. Like, when I was starting off to trade, I just traded one strategy. Fair value gaming order blocks. Yeah, I don't trade that. But the thing is, I didn't learn from nobody else. Like every strategy that I'm teaching you guys that from what I personally learned. It's about to be two guys. I'm pretty sure you guys, once it get dark, you guys are gonna be like, wow, it looks so freaking cool. What do you use? I use Robinhood. Have you used Top Step? No, I don't use that. I trade options. I don't trade futures. We got 7,300 likes. So once we get to, what did I say? 85? I'm pretty sure I said 85. What's the name of your strategy? You can just say the Sonder effect. What is the ticker? SPY. I only trade SPY, by the way, guys. I don't really learn anything else. How long did it take you to learn? I mean, I got it pretty quickly. I wouldn't say I'm a slow learner. Definitely if like you're learning by yourself. Well, I wouldn't say learning by yourself, but self-studying. I feel like self-studying is the fastest way to learn. So like I learned pretty quick. I was like making a profit in like the first 6 months. And then like what all it is just about if you invest more money, you make more money within the days. So like, say if you invest $20,000, right, and you get 20% return off of that, right? Well, let's just say 30% return off of $20,000. That's $6,000 on a day, and that's 6,000 more dollars you can invest with, you know? I mean, one of my students, they're investing quite a bit of money. They're done with the month, but we just went down and look how much money they made. They made over $30,000 within the month. And then that's like somebody else making what is that? What is $30,000 in a month? That gotta be like quite a lot. 30,000 divided by 4. That's 7,500 a week. How much did I start off with? I originally started off with $600 and I built that into a six-figure portfolio. Start small till you're confident in your skill. Yeah, that's pretty smart too. Like you don't want to start off really big and just end up blowing all your money. Because if you just blow out all your money, like what's the point, you know? There's literally no point. But look, this person made 30,000, then boom, this person made $900. This is in a day. I wonder what their monthly gain was. It was probably like a lot. Yeah, but they started off with a lot. That's how they got 30K. No, they didn't. They did not start off with a lot. They just been in a Discord for quite a while. See, if you notice, like all of these people that are showing off these huge gains are people that been in the Discord for multiple months. See, May 2nd. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like they're starting off with money. No, they have to build the money to make those gains. Like this person, what is this? This is 69, but you guys saw that he had like $1,000 day. He been in here since April. You get what I'm saying? So he's not starting off with a lot of money. Day trading, yeah. What's the Discord? It's in my bio. It's Equity Society. I live trade and I post up my signals and I teach you guys way more deeper things in the market as well. I can't teach too much stuff. BlackRock is gonna get me. Not just kidding. But like I teach you guys like man, teach you guys how to trade with pension funds or hedge funds, treat you what they're doing and how to make money off of them. You can make a lot of money off of trading. Question, when you add is fun your ad is funded. Is there a percentage of the money you get? I don't trade funded accounts. Question, when your ad is full amount, the percentage of the money you get. I can take out all of the money if I wanted to. Can we join for free? I mean, no, I don't really have a free community, but if you want to just get free things, I post my trades for free on my thread. I need to log into my X. Freaking, I ended up freaking, I had to get a new phone, right? This is a new phone because I dropped my phone in a hot tub and I had to get a new phone. So, like, I just got a new phone and I lost my X information and I don't know what it is. So, I'm thinking of buying a new one. Because I know, yeah, I don't trade funded. Man, I'm good. Like, the thing is, I don't know how, like, I heard their rules be, like, shady. Sometimes they be denying your payouts. Like, hell no. Imagine. Imagine you making money, right? And then they deny your payout because you broke a rule, but you made money within the market. Hell no, I'm not gonna trade that. I started off with 600. So what would you recommend trading? I would recommend what I'm good at because I'm good at. It's biased, but you can trade anything. You can go into any market, but I personally trade SPY. I trade SPY options. Yeah, but I wouldn't say any market is better than the other. It just depends on what you stick to. Like if I wanted to like invest if I wanted to go if I started off with funded accounts, I'll probably be really good at that. I'll probably be on live talking about futures, but I don't. I just trade with um I just started off with options, so I just stick to that. It's like you want to just stick to wherever you're good at. So if you're even starting off with futures, I recommend you just probably just try to find a futures mentor to be honest, because I'm not gonna sit here and say options is better than futures. That can I see the amount to that can I see the amount to pay in the Discord. Yeah. How much did you risk per contract? I was risking 300, and whenever I made more money, I risk more. Did you start with options when you? Yeah, I started off with options. Have you ever full ported? Hell yeah. When I started, can I see the amount to pay in your Discord? Just go to it. And options is 100% of your money. No, you don't gotta use 100% of your money. You can, like, you don't have to trade 100% of your money per trade. Like there's contracts that cost $1. There's contracts that cost 16. Then there's contracts that cost $1,000. It just really depends on how much money that you're investing and how many contracts you want to buy. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry. Huh? You too? You want to start cooking? I know it's two, but I'm starving. Next week gonna be good. Hell yeah, we're gonna make hella money next week. Okay, okay. And a good trading platform to use is Webull. Yeah, one of our traders in the Discord actually use Webull. So you can use Webull. There's nothing wrong with Webull. But we're 1,000 likes away. If you guys want me to explain the strategy again, make sure we just need people to tap the screen and get 1,000 more hearts. And we're gonna go over it. And also, I'm live on YouTube too. So if you guys got a longer attention span than TikTok, I recommend like going to my YouTube videos and going over that, like watching those videos because I do post out like some good long form videos, but like it's not for people on like I don't know if you guys have long enough attention spans because like it could be pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. But if you just take in all that information and actually learn from it, you'd be good. You know what? I lied. Can you marinate it in the cane sauce? Thank you. uh, man, you're not gonna drive and go get groceries, huh? Yo, guys, what did you think a Tesla is easy to drive? A Tesla is so easy to drive. Okay, you're actually wrong. I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about that I'm wrong about. But oh, about the 1,000 likes. Yeah, we just need 300 more likes, and we're gonna go over the strategy. But And make sure you guys follow too. Nobody, if you guys are interested in TikTok lives, nobody is gonna be giving out like free information on TikTok lives. I bet you guys they're not. Cause the thing is, like I saw a lot of them, but the thing is, I noticed how none of them post out free signals. And like if they have to sell the signals, that means they're making a big portion of their money from the course. Cause the thing is, I don't really care about the signals to be honest. That's like the least of my concerns. It's really about the community. Like anybody who joined in here, 9 times out of 10 actually want to learn how to trade. So if they actually want to learn how to trade, why would I like take that away? And then like it's pretty nice, and the people around you, they're all supportive. And if they're not, just get them out honestly. But it's pretty nice. One thing I could say is the free community is always gonna be better than a paid community. Because with a free community, anybody can join. Bots can join. Anybody can join. And then you're gonna get consequences with that. Like you're gonna end up hold on, I'm gonna change this to purple. Yeah, purple is hard. Uh yeah, I like this color. Yeah, it just really depends on like where you're at in life, you know? Like if you want a free community, you can just see how it is and you're gonna realize you're not gonna be active in a free community. You're probably gonna join. There's gonna be a lot of people who joined and it's not gonna just be active. It's gonna be really toxic. But with a paid community, you gotta look at it. Everybody paid to be in there and everybody want to be in there. And like a lot of people, they don't just sit there and give you free trades. So like the fact that like I'm giving out you free trades should separate the toxic trolls, if that makes sense. Like if you're a toxic troll, there's a good chance that you're not gonna see the benefit. Like their brain capacity is not gonna be their brain is not gonna be able to comprehend that like trading is more than signals. Holy. Oh, we got 85. All right, we about to go over the strategy again. And guys, everybody on YouTube, make sure you guys like and follow up. All right, so we're back on here, and we did this day, right? This is the 11th. As you guys noticed, if you guys been in this live, every time the strategy appeared, we did not take not one loss. We did not take not one loss. We only took only wins. So what we're gonna do is go to the next day. Here go a day that we do lose. But we had to win one, two, three times before we lost. And this is just this month. How long do you usually take the trades for? A lot of the times you shouldn't like this is a prime example of if the trade is gonna lose. So as you see, we get the price action above the VWAP right here. Well, first of all, for all of the new people, VWAP, volume weighted average price. So um, this is the upper band, this is the VWAP, and this is the lower band. So now that we got all three of those levels, we were gonna look for price action above the VWAP. And once we get that price action above the VWAP, we're going to wait until we get a close outside. So as you see, this contract completely failed. When they completely fail, you can just get rid of your contracts. But hold on, let me see something. I know, I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure on this day we did win off of puts off of another trade that we did, but originally our first contract we did sell. No strategy is gonna be 100%, and like honestly, I don't really care about like telling you guys about my losses, cause like you guys gonna see how quick I can make this right back. So we lose, right? 684, 683. We lose our contracts. And there's nothing you can do. The market is not going to be 100%, but this is one loss within the entire three losses that we got. That was like 200, 300%. Now we go to the next day, right? As you see, now we're looking for price action above the VWAP level, right? But we do not get any price action until 708. It's outside of our window. We don't want to trade outside of our window. Whenever we're going to trade, it's going to be the first 30 minutes of the market. As you see, that does not happen at all right here. So we're not gonna take the trade. So let's go to this is Thursday. Wait, why was this week so short? Oh, okay, we already did Monday. That's why Monday didn't appear. Tuesday we lost. Wednesday, um, yeah, Monday didn't appear. Tuesday, um, no, Tuesday we won. So look at it like this: we just lost all of the money that we did make. So we made money on this day, but we lost it. We lost it around this day, or lost a little less. And then Thursday, our strategy doesn't appear, and Friday we don't trade. Now we're back on Monday. This is the 17th. Um, do you have the Plus membership? I have the one that's like $60 a month. Um, but I'm most likely probably gonna upgrade. Honestly, I'm willing to spend like a couple hundred on this. Now, as you see right here, we get our strategy that appear. We get the price action above the VWAP, but we do not get a drop. If we don't get a drop, that means we don't trade. And as you see, we don't get a drop until freaking 7:40, which is way too late. So we're not gonna sit there and trade. So we're gonna let that day play out, and here go a pretty good day right here. So here go same day. Now this day is not a pretty common day, but we're gonna just still mark it. We get that price action above the VWAP, right? And then as soon as we get that close outside, down below the VWAP level, we can place our calls, right? And if we place our calls, we just get this huge candle on the upside. Just huge candle on the upside. It hit it blows past both our TPs, past them. And this could be a really good win. And then your premiums is going to be way more higher because how fast these contracts went up. This went up 661 all the way to 663. A $2 gain in 60 seconds. That is freaking fast. Which indicators do you use? This is the one that I'm showing you guys is VWAP. It does appear again in the first 30 minutes of the market. You can still trade. What you could do, as you see, it hit our first TP where we're able to sell, crossing the VWAP level. You want to sell at the end of the 60-minute, and then it starts to crash again. But if you was able to take this trade, you only selling your runners at a lower spot. So Tuesday, there's a good chance that you was able to make back your money. Now let's go into Wednesday. Wednesday, our strategy does not appear. See how this week is a little bit more drier than the previous weeks that I was showing? We get the price action above the VWAP, but when it closes, it's all the way at 806. We do not trade that. And then Thursday, the same thing that happens. We get the price action above the VWAP, but but we but once it comes outside of the lower band, it's 8 o'clock, so we would not trade it. And that's Thursday. That's the entire week. Now we're on Monday. Now Monday, like I said, when your strategy doesn't appear for like consistently, and it doesn't show, that means the next time you just gotta be there because this is a day where we was able to get over 200% off of the trade. Now I showed you a losing day. I showed you days where it doesn't show you days where it doesn't appear. But here go another day. Now we get the price action above the VWAP. Good. And now in the 30 minutes at 650, we're still in the first 30 minutes of the market. So we can place our positions, place our calls outside of this lower band. Once we get outside of this lower band, now we're going to have two different TPs. We can sell right here, or if you're able to, if you didn't sell right here, you could sell right here, where it's crossing the upper band, well, crossing the VWAP level. So let's say you sold right here. This is 661 all the way to 664. Wait, 661.80. So it's basically 662 all the way to 664. 664. Um, Technically, I would just say like almost a $2 gain. And then your next TP is gonna be crossing the upper band. So you're able to sell up there. And as you see, we're already high, right? And then what I typically do is I wait until I want to see how price is gonna react off of the blue line, which is the VWAP. So as you see with this VWAP, we don't really get any price action that comes to this VWAP. Every time we go to this upper band, we reverse. And that's how I identify my trends with the VWAP is if we keep on reversing off of the upper band and it's already like 740 and there's no previous drop, there's a good chance that we're going to keep on going up. So as you see, we keep on going up, right? And what I do, like I said earlier in the live, I wait until 11. I wait until 11, and once it's 11, that's when I'm gonna sell all of my contracts. And that's exactly how we was able to get that 200% gain right here. This was 661 all the way to 669. So that's a really good gain actually. That's a $8 gain right there. And you can just let it grow, you know. You don't gotta sit there and just watch it 24/7. You can just let it grow. So I just showed you a day where it appears. I showed you a day where it loses, and I showed you a day where it does appear after the loss and how much money you're making off of it. The time frame I'm using is the 1 minute to time my positions and exits, and to see where the VWAP is closing out. What do you hold? This is SPY. I do not speak. Oh yeah, he's doing some self-promoting right now. I'm just block him. Um, but all right, guys. Now that I explained the entire strategy again, type one if you understand it. Type two if you don't. Got a 9.3 kit trade. That's pretty good. Yeah, you are right. That's what I noticed too. That's why I sell around that time too. Yeah, these are same day expiration contracts. Also, YouTube, you guys can. I want to know if you guys understand it too. Type one or type two. Show me your calls. I show this call after I see. Wait, what you doing? Trading SPY options. Discord gang here. That's what's up. This is my first time. This is my first time live on YouTube. My first time live stream on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, so pretty good. Oh, you're day trading, not long-term trades. Yeah, I do have long-term trades, but this is mainly a day trading live stream. But my long-term portfolio is just what SPY holds, honestly. Bro, how are you not getting limited every live I do this? Well, I don't know, honestly. I just go live, honestly, and just. I mean, TikTok don't really trip. Not like, oh, you gotta have a good chat. If your chat is toxic, you gotta block them out of your live. TikTok, like you're the owner of the live, so you're responsible if somebody start being racist in your comments. What are you trading right now at this exact moment? I'm not in no exact trades, but my long-term portfolio. I don't swing out my position, so no, But yeah, so like I showed you guys, this was November 24th, right? This is when I posted the trade. As you see, November 24th, we said SPY at 1.79, and then I said I'm holding the rest until end of day. EOD means end of day, and end of day is typically 11 for me. So I do all that they just give me. Absolutely do not. Be great. Yeah, I mean it's just TikTok. TikTok is not too much of the best platform. Doing the video for one of your long-term investment hotel. Yeah, I obviously hold Nvidia. But yeah, I mean, it's that simple, guys. 900. This is how my students are able to make these huge ass gains. They're able to make it like really easy, just because first they're following somebody who's been doing it for years, and then they're just being consistent. Yeah, I'm in LA, downtown LA, in a safe spot too. The only thing that can like rob me is a plane crashing into my building, but they don't do that in LA. I could tell. Yeah. You trade full time? Yeah. I don't have like a 9 to 5. Unless you count this as my 9 to 5, you can count like trading as a 9 to 5. Like I choose if I want to make money or not. Cracktown, LA. Yeah, you could have saw it. I saw it was a homeless person playing with hold on, guys. Y'all want to see actually? I don't know if you guys can see. There's a whole like it's a whole swap meet down there. Um, there's another swap meet up there. It's pretty cool. How long you been trading? I'm getting into crypto and day trading. I've been trading for 2 years. A lot can happen in 2 years too. Like a lot can happen in 2 years. You don't gotta just sit there. Dang, a whole bunch of zombies there. I mean, will and heals be safe. Yeah, I mean like there's a lot of security over here. So if somebody like tried to come over here, most likely they'll get checked. I saw somebody get checked today. I just walked past it. I was like, yep, not my business. Real question of what is a good trusted? I mean, you can use Robinhood. 17 right now. I'm getting into trades in crypto. Wish me luck. Yeah, hopefully you do good. Guys, do anybody have any questions about about trading? Can the taxes, if you take out money, how would a tax work? I mean, I will honestly just hire an accountant or like yeah, I just hire an accountant to be honest. I'm trading forex, writing a book for my people. That's what's up. If I wait, hold on, let me scroll up, see. How did you learn your trading strategy? From just back testing. Like if you guys just back test, you'd be good. I do not give legal financial tax advice for all. Yeah, I mean everybody got different taxes. Like I know some people do tax fraud. Like I trade in my Roth IRA, and whenever you're trading your Roth IRA, you only get taxed if you pay yourself. But if you don't pay yourself and you just pay yourself when you retire, you should be good. Should I use TradingView in Robinhood or what's good option? I mean, I that's what I use. I use TradingView and I use Robinhood. Some of my students they use Thinkorswim. I'm pretty sure this is Thinkorswim right now. It just really depends. I saw other platforms too. You just use what you're comfortable with. You don't gotta use anything too difficult, you know? You could just sit there and trade something basic. Yo, chat, get active and ask questions about trading. I also actually happy to see trading. I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, I heard Thinkorswim was good. Thanks for follow. Appreciate it. Bro, I'll follow. Yeah, guys, follow. We're gonna get in phase. And guys, on everybody on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe. We're gonna be getting pretty live. But I mean, We could just go over like that's technically the entire month because after Monday, hold on, we did make money off of this day. Wait, Tuesday? No, we didn't make money. It was Wednesday. But it just really depends. Like, guys, there's so many strategies. Like, I'm gonna just quickly go over this one. No, it wasn't Tuesday. It was Wednesday. So, like, this one is a little bit more different. Um, yeah, this one is a little bit more different, but this one works really good. The way to make the best money off of it is if you buy low quality contracts. So contracts that's like two, no, like three, we had $2 to $4 out of the money. What basically what you look for is the RSI getting overvalued, right? And you don't want to buy when the RSI is getting overvalued. What you want to do is turn on EMAs, right? And then once you have your EMAs, you're gonna turn on a 20 to 50 to 100 and 200. And once you cross the 50 EMA, which is this EMA right here, and you're gonna wait for the next candle. The next candle is gonna be more of a what is it called? It's gonna be like a confirmed candle. So if it doesn't go above the candle on a second 1 minute candle, you can just straight up just place puts. And if it does, don't trade it. But if it doesn't, you can trade puts. And you could trade puts and trade it all the way to crossing this lower band, not this lower band, the 200 EMA, or the EMA that is on the lowest part. This is a strategy you could use. I don't really trade puts too much, but you could still do that. Holy, he's sending a whole bunch of gifts. I got a whole bunch of gifts this live stream. But yeah, facts. But living off of trading, small or big, is huge W. Yeah, I mean, like I guess it is nice. A lot of people don't really like working a job. Like I only had a job for 6 months, so I don't really know too much about it. And like the job that I have was a government job, so they didn't pay me or anything. So obviously my experience is gonna be like really, really, really bad. But shout out to TFB for all of those gifts. I don't even know what a live fast created a treasure box. I don't even know what that is to be honest. But yeah, you could just make hella money off of this strategy. And I'm probably not gonna explain it again. For all of the people who actually listened, they can trade the strategy. But yeah, that's how I use EMAs. Like all of these indicators I use in their own different ways, and I have a strategy for all of them. Shoot, I can create a strategy with only using volume and supporting resistant lines. What you doing it in? SPY. This is SPY. SPY. Oh, Pop. Could you grill the burrito for me? All right, thank you. Yeah, so you can just yeah, I would just recommend honestly, you just start off with one strategy. When the most profitable strategy is just using a VWAP, honestly. That's why I just say it so much. And then the next day was Friday. I don't trade on Fridays, and that was the entire month. I just went over this entire month. This entire month. Type 1 if you understand my strategy. Type 2 if it went over your head. I want to see how many people like understand it and how many people don't. How you pick your option contracts to play in today? Yeah, so what I do is I do same day expiration contracts, but what I do differently is that I buy just $1 or $2 outside of the money. $2 at most. $2 at most, but mainly $1. Yeah, whatever this treasure box is, I don't know how you guys get it. Can I click it? No, I can't click it. No, it won't let me. No, but I be seeing a lot of people on live streams. Guys, I got a question. Have you guys saw anybody else on live giving out free strategies, or it's just me? Oh, this is hard. Tell me this picture's not hard. I should post this, huh? You guys think this is hard? I should post this picture. Hold on, so YouTube can see it too. Shit's hard. I think I'm about to post this actually. Hey, that picture is hard. I'm just not seeing it. Guys, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram too. A couple others, that's good. Plenty not so. Follow me on Instagram. I post out my balance every single day. So if you guys want to see like what I do and post out on my balance or how much money I made within a day, you can go to that. Couple others does good. Plenty not so. Me, yeah. Couple others does good. Yeah. I mean, not a lot of people are gonna give out a profitable strategy, but the only way that you guys can make it like really effective for me is if you guys was like investing like at least 80, $90,000 per trade. So it's like I don't think you guys is gonna mess it up for me or it's gonna patch up the market. And if it comes down to it, I already thought about it. I'll just use my other strategies. Hold on, I'm about to post this actually. Guys, go to my Instagram. I'm about to post like something on my story. I'm about to see. You guys can see my whole setup right now. What song should I use? My Instagram, if you guys want to know where my Instagram is, in my link tree. Just scroll down. You guys see it. We're gonna use Paradise. Paradise. I think this is sorry. Nah. This is a good Chase Atlantic song. I'm trying to think. What is like a good Chase Atlantic song that I can use? Um, Hours Lost. Yeah, Hours Lost would be hard. No, Doubt It. I'm gonna use Doubt It. That's. Yeah, this should go hard. Let me get the link to this YouTube so I can get more people on the YouTube. Man, YouTube chat is so dry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, TikTok chat is way more better than YouTube chat. Uh, alright, done. Couple others that's good, plenty, 1 point. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of I wouldn't say like there is some traders. I went in some trader live streams and I just noticed it like, oh, if you want to learn my strategy, pay for my course. Bro, it's just a strategy. Like for anything, like if they're good enough, like they kid you not, if you just show that you're live trading, I can like I don't know if anybody can do this, but I can like low key figure out somebody's strategy off of just their trades that they are taking or where they place. If I know the time that they placed, I'll figure it out. But only on Spy though. Only on Spy. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can see me, cause like, oh yeah, you guys can see me pretty good. If you guys can't see me, because it is gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark. I have a light, so just let me know. And like it's like the thing is just a strategy. Anybody can learn a strategy. The hard thing is just following it, to be honest. Like if you can you can literally learn a strategy, right? And literally still end up profitable. You can be unprofitable with my strategy. It just really depends on how like you're trading it, to be honest. Because if you're not following the rules, which a lot of traders do, 99% of traders don't follow their rules, and I'll say 1% of traders do follow their rules. Um, you're just gonna end up, you're not gonna end up good. Or if like for another example, if you're just trading one strategy and you just trade it like you make like two, three, $400,000 off of it, and then next year it doesn't appear, a lot of people don't know what to do after that. I was just watching a guy giving his strategy on YouTube for free. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm pretty sure on YouTube is more common, but on TikTok Live it's not. What the when does the market open? It opens up at 6:30 for me. So, I'm in Pacific time. I'm in LA, so whatever time that is for you. Right now it is 2:38 p.m. I'm gonna be live for quite a while. I'm trying to like I'm gonna meet one of those phase members. I'm gonna be in their house. Like, how can TJR beat me to it? You know? So like, we're gonna have to get lit, hella lit. Can I turn up the brightness on this monitor? Nah, hold on. I'm gonna just make it easier. There we go. I wonder if you can see it. I missed your strategy. Will you go over it again? Yeah, go over it again. Once we get 15K likes, we're gonna go over it again. Yeah, once we get 15K likes, just like up the stream and I'll give you guys my strategy 100% for free. But we're gonna just be going all over. We're gonna be going all over it, and make sure everybody on YouTube like and subscribe. Can like it like this, and it's a free strategy. It's a profitable strategy too. It's not. It's a strategy that my students are making thousands of dollars on. So don't want to miss up your opportunity and miss it because you can't tap your screen. How much is your Cosmo mortgage payment? Oh shit. Don't ask, man. Do not. Oh, a condo? It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Like the rent that goes over here, because it's not like a big time frame. I'm just visiting. I don't live here, but it's only $2,500. That's like one trade. So it's like one trade out of all of the whole month. It's not a lot. But yeah, guys, if you want to live here, it's only 2,500. It's not like nothing crazy, like $10,000 per month. Guys, if you guys was making like 100K a month, would you guys like live in like a high rise, or would you guys just go into like a, a house, live in a house, or go into the what is it, the hills? Let's check it out. Here. We got like I don't want to show over there. I got alcohol over there. I don't know if you see. And we got the whole view right there. Now I need to make sure I got this set up. Yeah, set up pretty good. What is that, Don Julio? Yeah, that's Don Julio. Oh, what just happened? Live where you want to live. Live life, short, young man. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm the type of person I can't like even if I was here, I don't think I can live here for like more than like 6, 7 months. I like traveling, you know. That's why my background is always different because I travel so damn much. It's like I don't understand how somebody can just stay in one city. It's just too many. Like, bro, 50 states and like how many states are in um how many states, well, cities are in America, you know? And you just like count them all out. I think honestly my like next spot that I want to go to because I already went to Hollywood. This is downtown LA. I think I want to go to Beverly Hills. I'm not going to lie. Beverly Hills, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to be out there trading, making money. Go enjoy LA. There is only one Los Angeles. Yeah, you're right. LA is pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie. Like one thing that I do like about LA is like whenever you're in LA and definitely like in a high rise like this, you meet hella people. Like you're mainly gonna meet Asians, but whenever you meet like other people, they're always entrepreneurs, you know? Like I was in an elevator, I just met an artist, you know? And like that artist was cool as hell. I gave him my Instagram, I followed him, he followed me back. I live in Yeah, I don't know what BH is. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yeah, what is BH? Oh, Beverly Hills. Oh, so you live in Beverly Hills. Yeah, I want to like get a place where like it oversee. Do you have like the whole Los Angeles view? Do you have like the whole Los Angeles view? Like, most likely, I'm probably gonna go there next. Nah, I can't go next month. I'm gonna be busy. Yeah, you already see what I'm doing, huh? Probably January. Probably celebrate my year over there. Yeah, Penthouse. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm probably gonna go there in January. Tap in, bro. Just let me know. I got invited to a party out there in Beverly Hills. Wait, I think it's today actually. Hold on. Yeah, I got a concert that I'm going to tomorrow, so it's gonna be pretty live. It's gonna be pretty lit. Let me go to it. So, um, yeah, I want to see when that party is actually. I don't know. We don't even get the city view, guys. Is this even worth going? It's a mansion, but like, bro, it's only just a mansion. Like, I like places with views, you know. Look at, look at this. What is this? What concert? Toby Lou. It's a Toby Lou concert. You guys see this? This look lame. See? Should I go? I was invited though, so I wouldn't have to pay. All that you gotta do is just show up. An open house? What the heck? Yeah, it's a Toby Lou concert. It's tomorrow, not today. That party is today. We almost there, guys. Get us to 10K likes and we're gonna go over the strategy again. We're almost there. Holy, but damn, a whole bunch of money was made with these profits this month. Even though this month was like wasn't that best entry position. Yeah, get us to 10K likes. We're gonna go over that. You have a bot? No, I don't have a bot. I don't know who that is. Sarah Mc. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that like a singer? H-A-R. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I mean, she looks like she make good music though. You done? Thank you. No, you're good. Either like a burrito. I got a chicken and rice burrito, guys. Some Chipotle here. So I'm gonna eat this real quick. Once I get done eating, we can go over the strategy. Hmm. This is actually good. Guys, you can ask any questions and I answer them. And that goes for YouTube too. Yeah, Loki. This is Loki. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. Let me do this real quick. One, two. Why in a Roth IRA? So I don't have to pay taxes on my gains. If you trade in Roth IRA, you don't gotta pay taxes. It's like making money and also not paying taxes off of it. And I'm not looking to. I don't need to withdraw none of it. David, ain't you? David, are you talking about the person who was dating that minor and she was found dead in a Tesla? I wouldn't need to worry about that. I'm too old, so I'm good. Yeah, that David, y'all look the same. No, wait, what? No, I don't. I don't look like David. What do you mean? Hell no, I don't look like David. That's actually crazy. Do you day trade or scalp? I day trade. I wouldn't say I'm too much of a scalper. I wouldn't label me a scalper to be honest. How long you been trading for? 2 years. And you talk like him? I don't even know how David talks. Hey, everybody in YouTube, make sure you guys like up. I'm live stream on TikTok and I'm live stream on here. We've been live for 2 hours now. That's crazy. Guys, do I look like David? Do you even know who David? How do I even what is it? Here, take it aside. What is his name? DV4D? There's no way I look like this person. Thank you. Let me like just try to find hell no. I don't even got the same face as this person. What the hell? Yeah, I know. He's trying to say all black people look the same. I don't even look like this person. And we got whole different color, different eyes. That's funny. Dude, no, I don't. I trade. What is it called? I trade options. I don't trade. What is that? Forex? I'm pretty sure that's Forex, what you just said. But yeah, I trade SPY options, just SPY options. I trade QQQ too. You can use this strategy for QQQ. But I didn't really trade QQQ too much this month actually. I'm actually on QQQ. I was looking for like the gains that I got. Yeah, we can just leave it right here. Here, let's make a little line right here. But yeah, I'm teaching you guys how to get gains like this, honestly. That's what this live is for. This live is for you guys to make hella money. How many option contracts you get at once? It really depends. I don't really care about the option contracts, how many I buy. I care about how much money I'm investing. So it's gonna be between $2,500 and $5,000 per trade. So basically, my rent. But it's not a specific amount. Because at the end of the day, there's gonna be days where the contract is gonna be more expensive. So if you buy $1 out and you investing let's just say $500 per trade, it's gonna be completely different. Because if the contracts cost $200 per trade, that's only 246. Um, two contracts, but off of 50, what is that? That's 10 contracts. So I'm mainly more concerned about the amount more than actual contracts that I'm buying. Um, Whenever I place a position, my TP is always gonna be different. Like I trade with the VWAP. So my first TP will be the VWAP, then the next TP will be the upper band. It's never the same. And the only reason why it's never the same is because like some days you're gonna be able to make way more, some days you're gonna make less. But if you're trading throughout the entire month, that's not gonna matter too much. And guys, make sure everybody in here like and follow up. We're giving out so much free information. We're giving like better than YouTube information, better than YouTube videos. You can watch a whole YouTube video, you're not gonna learn how to trade SPY. Wait, guys, did you guys meet any other SPY traders? I didn't see any SPY traders that only trade SPY. Type 1 if you met a SPY trader, you was scrolling, you saw them on the live. Type 1 if you saw them like teaching you guys how to trade SPY. Type 2 if you never found some. Hmm. An option trader? I trade SPY in ruts. Huh. I never heard of rut actually. Yeah, I never heard of rut. It's always NQ or QQQ. Damn. No, but I found myself trading mostly SPY because of you. Hell, let's look up what rut is. Because I don't know what that is. Mmm. Russell. Mmm. Alright. I kind of trade something like this, or like Russell, but it wouldn't be Russell, it would be SPX. Whenever I'm trying to invest like way more money, like 10K per trade, it's gonna be SPX. But if it's like under that, it's gonna be SPY. You like the burrito? It's good, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna look into Russell. I don't even think I considered trading that actually. Like I do want to expand just a little bit, but I don't know where to go other than QQQ, IWM. Like I don't know if I should trade individual stocks. Like, I never really did that. You don't trade futures? No, I don't trade futures honestly. SPX. Nah, XPX is really really good. It's just like what I normally do is like I would look at SPY, use my strategy on SPY, and and just have it trade SPX. Like I'll just buy everything on XPX. So it just really depends. But mainly it's just gonna be SPY, honestly. SPY is like really nice. It's simple, it's easy. I feel like SPY is the easiest to make money off of in the market. You don't trade future. His website called Amex. Um, I don't have that. Amex. You talking about the card Amex? Got a few of those. But no, I don't have a website named Amex though. Like Russell is more affordable than SPX, but better ROI than IWM. Yeah, if it's about affordability with SPX, I only trade SPX when if I'm trying to invest like 10K per trade. You can literally get away with trading SPY. You can literally trade SPY, and you can use SPY to build your account. And if you build your account to a good amount, you can start to trade SPX. That's when I'm trying to invest. Like, because if you try to buy $10,000 of same day expiration contracts on SPY, you're gonna have to worry about people like your liquidation. It's gonna be hard for you to sell. Now you're gonna be buying a whole bunch of contracts, but you don't have to worry about that with SPX because $10,000 worth of contracts on SPX is like only 10 cons. Hmm. I wonder how many people follow me on Thread to get some of my free trades. If you guys do wanna get some of my free trades, I saw, bro, you sold. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you meant solid, but thank you. We're gonna need every subscriber does count, so just comment or say anything. We all in here trying to make money together, so not a lot. I want to learn how to trade. What's the website you on? What's it called? What you do trade? So I trade SPY and I view my charts on TradingView. What's your thread link? Just go to my bio and it's in my link tree. And I literally post my trades for free. I posted on my Discord. Then after I posted in my Discord, I posted on my thread. I need to get X again, and just X they low key messed up. I broke my phone and I don't have access to it. But it's in my link tree. You should be able to find it. And that's for the TikTok too. My link tree is in my bio. All my information is in my bio. Yeah, David, just go to my thread. I post my free trades in my thread. It's in my bio. Yeah, you can still trade with me. I mean, just a different time zone. It's not like you're actually 3 hours in the future, you know? It's the same thing. So you can trade with me in any type of time zone. As long as you can buy the contracts, you can trade it. You know how easy the market would be if people in New York had reactions and California was like a 2 hour, 3 hour delay? Well, yeah, it'd be hella easy. It depends. Like if it trends, I'll hold until like the end of the day because it's trending. It's just making money. But I'll say averagely like 15 to 30 minutes at most. Sometimes we get in a trade, we be out in like 7 minutes. Do I trade gold? No. I only trade SPY and QQQ. That's how I make majority of my money. What you trading right now? I'm not trading anything right now. I'm just going over my strategy. I'm about to go over it. I got like 2 more bites, 3 more bites. I'm new to this. How can I start? Just download Robinhood and TradingView. Yeah, download Robinhood and TradingView and just start educating yourself. I'm about to go. I'm on my last bite, guys. Alright. Can I text you in your bio? Yeah, just text me on Instagram. Um Let me use the bathroom now so I don't gotta use it later and hold it. Hold on. Once I come back, I'm gonna go over the strategy. You know what? Can we go over October? No, I don't think we could. Let me see. Would it let us? October was a crazy month. Oh no, it just take us to the 27th. But we could just go here, start here. Why not? How's your paid membership different for free trades you post? I mean, with the paid membership, I guess the really big difference is I don't post the auto trader trades. There's two other traders, and I go live. But like, I mean, I would say the paid membership is just for people who just want to learn. The free trades is just for people who just want to not learn and just low key just depend on me for the trades. But if you do want to learn, I'll recommend joining the Discord. What's your Instagram name? It's it's Sonder, SONDNR. Just go in my Instagram, well bio on my TikTok. The Discord is in my link tree in the bio. It's the first link. You press link tree. It's the first one. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm about to use the back. Let me read some of the chats. It's in my bio. My Discord is in my bio. What social media do you use to go? I use Discord, only Discord to go live trading. I want to up my grade to $5 one. The $5 one is just access to get inside the Discord. You're not gonna have access to none of the trades or the lives. Hello, hello. Alright, ready, guys? So type one if you're new. Type two if you've been in here while I was explaining these strategies. Yeah, I use my Roth IRA to trade just for tax benefits. Two. Alright, guys, we have to go over it. This is, by the way, this is SPY. Alright, so basically what you want to do is turn on VWAP, volume weighted average price. Volume weighted average price. And you're going to have these levels. I'm going to explain these to you real quick. So this is the upper band, this is the VWAP, and this is the lower band right here. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do is our first thing that we're gonna look for is price action above the VWAP. As you see, we get wicks, but I wouldn't count that at all, honestly. So if you're getting wicks, do not trade that. At the end of the day, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for 1 minute closes. So as you see, we get a close right here at 638. And that means we'd be good. Is the Discord the $5 one? It's the $100 one. Uh, and as soon as you get the price action above that VWAP level, right? Once we get that price level above the VWAP, now we can go to our second step. Our second step is going to be being patient and waiting for a price drop below the VWAP, lower band. So once we get a price action, well, the drop below the lower band, what we're going to do is buy calls. Now with this specific strategy, we're going to have two different TPs. Our first TP is going to be crossing the crossing the VWAP. Let's get rid of this white line so it's easier to see. Crossing the VWAP, which is right here, this blue line. It didn't wick, but it gave us a cross. So what I'll do is sell my positions right here. And if you couldn't sell, you could sell at the VWAP level. I wouldn't recommend going and panic selling. I would just recommend being patient. As you see, you be patient right here, and we do get a higher drop. Oh, a higher jump. The higher jump is pretty solid. I'll say the higher jump is that doesn't mean sell. That means just stay patient because we already sold half of our contracts. After we sell half of our contracts, as you see, our strategy does appear again. This is opportunity to buy more, but if you don't want to, you can buy the half that you sold, right? Or you can just be patient. And we're gonna sell it out our second TP. A second TP is not wicking at the upper band, but crossing the upper band, which we get the candle right here. You can sell half of the half that you just sold. So if you had 10, you bought 10 contracts, you sell 5. Then after you sell 5, you can sell like 3 or 2 contracts right here. And then where my next TP gonna be at is gonna be the highest part of the day, which is right here, the 683 area. And as you see, we get a huge jump. So boom. Now we're able to make way more money off of it because we have 3 different TPs. We're selling throughout the day. The only reason why you want to sell throughout the day is because like it makes it more profitable and it's more mentally safe to just stay in these contracts. It's more better on a mental too, since you don't gotta worry about it going down in volume. Like, oh shoot, please go back to break even. What are the RSI band levels 70 or 30? No, this is not RSI. This is VWAP. This is the strategy for VWAP. I do have a strategy for RSI, but right now, what's gonna be like best to learn, definitely like for beginners, is this VWAP strategy. Could just start off with this, to be honest. And then you'll make a whole bunch of money off of it. It's not like you're not gonna be making money off of it. Are these same day? I'm assuming, yeah, these are same day expiration contracts. That's how we're able to make so much money off of it. So like whenever they go up, this huge gain can be damn near 100%. Can you teach a base of candles? Maybe. The expirations that I'm doing is same day expiration contracts. But it's not like you're not looking for any type of specific candle. But what we're looking for, we're trading with the volume and the average price within the day. So it's a little bit more easier. Can you go over the entry again? Guys, type 1 if you understood my strategy, type 2 if you didn't, because I did explain it good, but I want to see how many people understood. Genius level. I'm interested. Two. All right, we're gonna go. What we could do. Um, what I'm gonna do is most likely just explain this day again, and we're gonna see. So, I'm thinking if we should do October or let's just go to November since we just got done with this month. So we just act like he was trading, act like you knew the strategy, act like you knew the strategy in the start of November, because November was a really good month. October was a really good month too, but we can't recap all of November, well, all of October. All right, so he'll go November 3rd. So this one is a little tricky, so I like the fact that we did go to this day. So I'm gonna explain this strategy. I'm gonna explain this one, and we're gonna go over it. Strategy makes sense. Just trying to understand the VWAP level display. Okay. Uh, enter after it close below the lower band. Okay. You're on the right track. Just don't like that. Just listen to it. What contracts in the money, at the money, or out the money? So I buy contracts out of the money, and I plan to sell them in the money. So basically, um, I buy like $2 or $1 out the money, and then I start to sell them in the money. But here we go. Here go another day. So this is Monday, November 3rd. So just look at it as like you knew the strategy and you're gonna be trading it. So once we have our VWAP on, volume weighted average price, you're gonna get these levels. You're gonna get the upper band, the VWAP, and the lower band. Now, as you see, we do get price action above this VWAP. But what is this? This is pure red candles. This is nothing but red candles. And you don't want to just sit there and try to go against a train. So if there's no green candles, there's no reason to buy, there's no reason to sell. Well, buy it to be honest, because at the end of the day, yeah, you could have, and as you see, there was some people who was buying some. Easy if you check. Alright, we gotta mute that person for self-promoting. It was a lot. Like there was some people who did buy it, but you don't want to be the one that, hey, just because it comes outside of the lower band means that it's gonna go up because it's under strategy. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, don't do it. It's like you standing in front of a train and you like say like you stick out your hand, you be like stop. Like no, it's not gonna stop. And that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for green candles specifically up here. So as you see, we don't get no green candles above this VWAP. We only get red candles and it's at opening. The only reason why we trade in the morning is because this is when a lot of wouldn't you buy a put on this day? Uh Look, that's a good question that you do ask. Someone asked on YouTube. Why wouldn't you just buy a put on this day? Because we're trading a strategy. The thing is, we don't want to just be all over the place with our strategy. If we're trading one strategy, that means we're only following our strategy. Because the thing is, the strategy is going to be consistent. This is not going to be consistent at all. Like, yeah, this goes down in the morning, but there's days where it's going to go back up. And then there can be another issue is like if you're buying and buying without a strategy, the only problem, a big problem is you're not going to really theoretically know where to pitch your stop loss or you're not going to know where to pitch your TP. So, um, I always say it's always best to just follow your rules and lose money instead of breaking your rules and making money because if you're following your rules and you're losing money, you can fix it. If you're breaking your rules and making money, you're low key kind of screwed because at the end of the day, I'm teaching you guys something that is gonna work long term. This is not gonna work for a week. It's not gonna work for a couple days. It's gonna work for quite a long time. Definitely in the market that we're trading in, you could have been trading this strategy throughout this entire year. So, that's one thing that I would recommend is like whenever you're trading a strategy, only stick to your strategy. So, Yeah, this goes against our strategy. Yes, it went down. Yes, we could have made money, but like you don't want to make money like that because nine times out of ten it doesn't work long term. So I'm not gonna sit here and rush into a trade. It's okay not to trade. It's so okay to have 0 days. Like I have 0 days and I'm still able to make over 5 figures a month with trading. That's only because I'm being consistent with one specific strategy. Now, now what we're gonna need to look for is green candles above this VWAP. If there's no green candles above this VWAP, that means there's no point of trying to trade it. Um, so I will just personally let this fall down to be honest and trade the next day. So let's go to the next day. We go to Tuesday. This is a day we do trade, which is gonna be way more better. So I can explain it to you guys. So we already got the VWAP on, right? As you see now, we got something different. We got a good green candle above the VWAP. And we don't really need to we don't need to buy. We don't need to like the more green candles the better, but if there's a green candle, that means our strategy took in effect. That means if you see it, I would recommend to trade it. I would recommend I'm going to do it, so I'm just telling you I'm not telling you something that I wouldn't do. As soon as we get that price drop outside of the lower band, what you do is buy your calls. Your goal is going to always be to buy calls on a lower band. If you can get calls on a lower band, you below the lower band, you're good and you're safe. And now we're gonna have two different TPs. Now I want you to show you something. We win this day. We're gonna have once we buy our calls, as you see, 1, 2, 3. It took 3 minutes to go in profit. And then it took after that it was 3 minutes. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. It took this was a 8 minute position, and we was able to make money off of it. And this is a pretty good gain. This is 675 all the way to 676.50, and it was 675 exactly. So it's $1.50. And with same day expiration contracts, you're able to make way more money you're able to make way more money than like typically just how can I explain this? Than having the market go like this for a while, then go up. You're making more money because it is moving more faster in your direction and you don't have to worry about time decay. And plus, it didn't go down, so you don't have to worry about the Greeks. And when it did go down, you're only in the negatives for 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. So you should be really, really good. And when you're down, you're not even down more than 10% or even 7% at most. So we get in this position, right? Um, I normally have two TPs. Our TPs is crossing the VWAP and the upper band. As you see, it did that in one candle. That's really good. Really good. And then my next TP is going to be the highest part of the day, which is going to be after hours, which is going to be right here, 677.18. And as you see, we hit that. We hit it with a pretty strong bullish candle right here. We hit it with the bullish candle, and that's really, really good. At the end of the day, we're able to hit it with a bullish candle. We're in a comfortable position. We wouldn't have to worry about anything else. What you could do is if you don't want to sell all of your positions, what you could do is just sell half of the contracts that you're already holding. And if you sell half of the contracts that you're already holding, what you could do is just sell another dollar up or $2 up. So 677, and this would go to 678, 77. And boom, now you're making more money. You originally bought these contracts at 675, right? And now it's all the way up at 678.76. That's really, 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 really good. Definitely within a day. Like you're able to turn $1,000 into like $1,000 off of it. But now, bro, I see the market is bullish. Yeah, the market been bullish for quite a while. quite. I feel like the market been bullish since I started trading, to be honest. But this strategy works really good in a bullish market because like there's gonna be way more uptrends than downtrends, and as you see, we was able to get a huge gain like this. So say hypothetically you're done. This is like 120, 150%. Like you could have turned $1,000 into $1,250, or if you invested $10,000, this would have been a $10,000 day. And that's how. Hold on, let's go more in a month actually. That's how my students was able to make $14,000 in a day just because they're able to invest more money. And that's all it really is, just investing more money in per trade. But no, bro, see the market. Yeah. But Justin, do you like understand why I wouldn't place puts? If I place puts, I wouldn't be following my strategy. But literally the next day, I was able to get a 100% trade off of same day expiration contracts. A lot of people say same day expiration contracts are risky. I don't feel like that because the only thing is because like I win way more times than I lose. So obviously, if you don't have like the best strategy, yeah, you wouldn't. How much can someone start off with, bro, if you mind? I would just say the most that you could possibly. That's what I would say. What time is it? It's 3:27. It's getting pretty dark. Inactive doing your current live complete. Man, TikTok making me do some bull crap. This is why I want to switch to YouTube. YouTube be more better. I hate when TikTok make me do that. So upper and lower band are also the view up. Only ever seen the single view up. Yeah, the upper and lower band is like other versions. It's just it moves with the volume. That's what I like about it. It moves with the volume. How much can someone start with, bro? I'm from Kenya, bro. It's 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Gosh, Lee. I'm actually probably about to get off live for a little bit, but I'm gonna get back on live probably more later in the day. Once everything lights up in the dark, honestly. Been live for quite a while. I think this is most definitely the longest I've been live for. So hey, everybody subscribe and like up. I'm about to go live again. I'm just like gonna take a little break. And yeah, just make sure you guys like and subscribe and follow. You trade futures also? No, I don't trade futures. But that's gonna be it basically for TikTok live. Peace out, guys. I see you guys later, and peace. And take in YouTube. That's my first YouTube stream. We finally got some people in here. Make sure you guys do subscribe. I'm gonna be live streaming later today on YouTube, so make sure you guys check out. It's gonna look way more better. Like you see this whole glare right here. You guys not gonna have that at all. I need to probably just start my live streams a little bit more later. But I see you guys later and peace out.